I think it is high time that the court clarify its position on this matter. It is unacceptable that we accept or accept jurisdiction acquired through kidnapping, especially when the kidnapping took place in the context of the Philippines, where the court is now being used as a tool of oppression by the Marcos government. Now, the next hearing is on September 21. But before that, we would raise the issue of jurisdiction even on an earlier date, because we believe that the issue of jurisdiction, both on the implications of kidnapping as a means of divesting the court's jurisdiction and whether or not the court has jurisdiction, despite the fact that preliminary examination was commenced 2 years after we had already withdrawn from our membership in the court, whether or not the court still has jurisdiction. We believe that confirmation of charges is relevant, particularly on the elements of the crime. But we would want that the issue of jurisdiction be ruled upon at an earlier date. Because as we know, if the court has no jurisdiction, pointless to proceed to confirmation of charges. Now, again, as I said, it's only the first time that the Vice President is able to meet with the father. They are meeting now. And we are hoping that this afternoon too, the President will sign our appearance as counsel together with Nicholas Kaufman and VP Inday Sara too, no? Be recognized also as counsel for her father. No? And we hope that with the recognition that we have representation of the President, we would then have more access to the President than we had for the past 48 hours. But I reiterate, this is unheard of, even in a country like the Philippines, where family members, a family member, a daughter no less, was not allowed access to her father. This is a very sad day for international justice. Very sad day. Okay, so I am Herminio Harry L. Roque Jr. I'm a member of the List Council of the Court. I was former spokesperson also for the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Now, the Vice President is coming back. Yes. I do not know what time, because I said the priority is for you to meet with your father. Okay? So she has committed to return. I do not know until what time visiting hours are, but she said she will aim to be here again at 5 o'clock. So
Yeah, we will wait.
yeah, so I decided in fact to separate from her, because she could not actually in conscience leave you out here in the cold, not knowing what to expect, no? So as you saw, she made me stay behind, so I can express our gratitude to all those expressing their support to the President. Siyempre po, no, nakita nyo naman na talagang may edad na ang Presidente ngayon at mukhang mahina na, no? Ang ninanais namin, ma-decision na i-issue ng jurisdiction sa unang sa malalim.
Ba, ang Reuters tumambay na. Lumayo kay Spokes, Harry Roque. Ano ba yun? Anyway, ano bang sabi ni Spokes, mga kababayan? Humiwalay si Spokes kay VP Sara dahil pupunta si VP Sara sa kanyang tatay. And then, kailangan niyang abisuhan ang mga tao na nasa labas, di ba? Kung ano ang susunod na mga ganap. Ang susunod daw pong hearing ay September pa. Bakit? Ang tagal. So hanggang September pa si tatay doon, baka ma-extend. Tama ang pagkakasabi ko kanina, ano? Na baka abutin to ng 10, 15 years bago sila makapag-decide kung guilty or not guilty si Pangulong Duterte. At ipinaglalaban ni Spokes Harry Roque, mga kababayan, na bakit pumapayag ang ICC? Comment lang kayo ha kung di man mabasa at is nakikita. Bakit pumapayag ang ICC na yung inaakusahan, di ba, ay binitbit ng illegal, sa illegal na paraan, kinidnap. Oh. And then ang next hearing nila, September, ang sarap naman ng buhay nila. Ang tagal ha? Ano yun? Ano yun? Petics? Oh. Gold ang binayad? Pwede, no? Pero syempre, hindi dapat pumayag ang mga Pilipino na mag-antay tayo hanggang September. Nasa momentum tayo. Dapat kumilos tayo. Ang nakakaawa, yung mga nandun sa labas, di ba? Na mga Pilipino na umaasa na may magagawa sila para kalampagin ng ICC at payagang umuwi si Pangulong Duterte or ibalik sa Pilipinas dahil illegal ang ginawa. Hindi natin alam kung anong gagawing steps ni VP Sara at Spokes Harry Roque para manawagan sa ICC na isole dahil illegal namang nakuha ng ICC si Pangulong Duterte mula sa Pilipinas. Dapat po hindi mawala sa momentum ha, dapat maghuramentado ang mga Pilipino kung kinakailangan. Kung ako nandyan sa The Netherlands, ako'y magpapagulong-gulong doon. Bakit? Hindi pwede yan. Mag-aantay tayo ng September for the next hearing. Tama ba yung pagkakarinig ko? Naalala kong bigla mga kababayan, maisingit ko lang ha. Nababanggit ko na to sa mga live ko. And even si Drew Oliver nag-post dito. Magiging magulo talaga sa mga susunod na araw. And kung sakasakaling, 'di ba, maawa sa atin ang nasa itaas at magtagumpay tayo sa laban na ito. At maitaboy natin ang mga demonyo sa Pilipinas at ang mga sindikato, ang mga adik, ang mga magnanakaw. Yung araw na magdiriwang tayo ay wala dito ang isang importanteng tao sa Pilipinas. At dadanas pa rin tayo ng matinding kalungkutan bago tayo magwagi. At sa araw na tayo magwawagi, wala dito ang importanteng tao sa Pilipinas. So, hopefully, hula lang naman yun or maybe yun lang naman ay, di ba, basa lang, or, right? Basa lang or interpretations ng mga psychics, siguro nakikinikinita nila na pwedeng mangyari. Pero, yun nga po, hopefully, madala natin pauwi ng Pilipinas. Hindi nila pakakawalan si PRRD. Trophy ng ICC si PRRD, kauna-unahang Asian na nabitbit nila. Okay? Or ano nila, na maikukulong nila, maididetain nila. Kauna-unahang Asyano at sikat na sikat pa. Pero syempre, dahil nga illegal na nakuha si PRRD at ibinigay sa kanila, kinidnap nga, masisira din ang kredibilidad ng ICC. Pero syempre, baka pag-usapin nga ng pera, mga kababayan, pera-pera ito. Right? Although masisira ang kredibilidad ng International Criminal Court, kung magkakamal naman sila ng salapi habang hawak nila si PRRD, pera na ang labanan. Papayag kayo ng ganyan. Kayong nasa Pilipinas at tayong mga nasa abroad. Pa-comment po sa comment section at mag-like and subscribe din po kayo.